What if the person you trust most is the very source of your suffering? Some individuals don't just cause harm by accident, they weave it into their nature. Today, we're uncovering 5 undeniable markers that you're facing a person of concealed darkness. This isn't about casual flaws, it's about recognizing a character that thrives on chaos. The Stoics taught us the power of perception. By seeing clearly, we protect our peace and exercise the ultimate virtue, wisdom. To see evil is to disarm it. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll possess a shield of awareness. And please, don't skip ahead. The final sign is the most dangerously subtle of all. The first sign is a charming exterior with a hollow core. These individuals can light up a room, making you feel uniquely seen. They are masters of the first impression, armed with the right words and intense focus. But the Stoics urge us to look deeper, beyond the glittering surface. Over time, you'll notice the performance. They must be the sun in every solar system, relegating others to mere orbiting planets. Conversations always bend back to them. Your achievements are subtly minimized. Your struggles are an interruption. This isn't confidence, it's a calculated performance. Observe them when they don't get their way. The charming mask can slip, revealing flashes of impatience or cold dismissal. Marcus Aurelius advised us to judge a person's character by their actions, not their performances. A virtuous character is consistent, not convenient. The second trait is a profound lack of empathy. This is the inability to genuinely connect with or care about the emotional states of others. It's what allows for deep human connection, and its absence is a chilling void. Imagine sharing a personal sorrow, only to have it met with a blank stare or a quick subject change. Your pain is an inconvenience, your joy is a threat. This goes beyond mere social awkwardness. It's a fundamental disconnect from the shared, human experience. The Stoics, like Seneca, spoke extensively of our duty to humanity, of the interconnected web we all share. A person who cannot feel this connection operates outside the bounds of shared virtue. You might see this in a leader who burns out their team without a second thought, or a partner who mocks your vulnerabilities. This lack is the bedrock upon which cruelty is built, for how can you hesitate to cause pain if you cannot feel it in another? Sign 3 is manipulation through distortion. This is where they war with your reality. They are architects of confusion, using deceit and psychological tactics to gain control. The Stoic pursuit is clarity of thought, to see the world as it is. A manipulator's goal is to cloud that very clarity. A primary tool is gaslighting. They will deny events that happened, twist your words, and make you question your own memory and sanity. You confront them about a broken promise, and they insist you misunderstood, or worse, that you're inventing drama. Another tactic is the perpetual victim. They expertly wield guilt, making their problems your responsibility. If you loved me, you would, is their mantra. Epictetus taught the dichotomy of control. We control our responses, not the actions of others. A manipulator tries to steal that control from you. They may also use strategic flattery, praising you only when they want something, making their approval a currency you must earn. The most dangerous prison is the one you don't see. Remember, your perception is your reality. Do not surrender it. The fourth indicator is a consuming need for control. This goes beyond preference into domination. They disguise it as concern, I'm just looking out for you. But the subtext is always power. They need to dictate your time, your friendships, your decisions. In a relationship, this can look like monitoring your communications, demanding constant check-ins, or isolating you from loved ones. Your friends are a bad influence, they might say. The Stoics valued inner freedom above all else. A controller seeks to extinguish it. Financial control is another lever. They make you dependent, holding the purse strings to limit your autonomy. This creates a cage, making the thought of leaving feel impossible. They may use threats, explicit or implied, to ensure compliance. Seneca wrote that a brave man is free even in chains, while a coward is a slave with no shackles. The controlling person tries to make you that coward. Recognizing this behavior is the first step to reclaiming your sovereignty. The fifth and most corrosive sign is a life built on lies. We're not talking about occasional white lies. This is pathological deception, a default state of being. They fabricate stories, inflate their importance, and create entire false histories. For them, truth is malleable, a tool to be shaped for their benefit. The Stoic virtue of honesty is foundational. Marcus Aurelius believed living in accordance with nature meant living in truth. A pathological liar lives in a self-created fiction. In a professional setting, they take credit for others' work or invent qualifications. In personal life, they construct elaborate alibis and false narratives. The most damaging part is the erosion of trust. You find yourself in a hall of mirrors, unsure what is real. When caught, they rarely admit fault. They double down, weave a new lie, or attack you for doubting them. This constant deceit is a form of psychological violence. It leaves you feeling unstable and paranoid. Your peace of mind cannot coexist with their endless falsehoods. So, how do you guard yourself while holding to your principles? The answer is unwavering boundaries. This is not meanness. It is the ultimate form of self-respect. The Stoics practice this through discipline and clear judgment. You must define what is acceptable and communicate it with calm firmness. If someone belittles you, state, "I will not be spoken to that way." The key is consistency. You must enforce your boundaries every single time, even when it's difficult. People will test them. Those with dark traits will push back with anger or guilt. The Stoic mind remains undisturbed. It sees the pushback not as a personal attack, but as confirmation the boundary is needed. Sometimes, protecting your peace means distancing yourself entirely. Seneca advised us to be careful in choosing whom we let into our lives, for their character becomes our environment. You have a sacred duty to protect your inner citadel. Your tranquility is the highest prize. Defend it. If this wisdom has helped you see more clearly, then do the channel a simple, free favor and like this video. It tells the algorithm to spread this protective knowledge further. I thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay aware, and keep building your unshakable mind.